What is everybody? This is iBreak Cards, and I don't even think I say the word everybody anymore. I think it's just a conglomerate of letters within the word. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about Project 2020, and of course I will be beating a dead horse when I do this. Before I get into that, I will say our past couple episodes have been live, which was the last one actually, and it was a fun little hangout. If you guys didn't make it, I do apologize. I tried to put it out at the same time I always put out videos. And then our other ones have been, of course, interviews of super collectors, future MLB player, and things like that. So that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those. I did reach out to a Topps 2020 project artist who basically said, I'll do an interview. And then they said, email me. So then I emailed them, and then they messaged me back saying, we haven't forgotten about you. So I haven't heard anything back since then, but we're hoping to get that ball rolling here soon, and we're kind of going to just continue down the road into what is popular within the hobby, and that of course is Project 2020. And I apologize for those of you who are tired about hearing about the project, so I'm going to keep this episode pretty short and sweet. Maybe it's 5-7 minutes long, if that. I have no papers prepared out in front of me as I usually would. It is Tuesday, 7:05, and it's not necessarily I'm throwing this together. It's something that I've been thinking about doing an episode on for a while. Now, why Project 2020? People say it's not as relevant, and I would agree it's not as relevant, which means that the cards coming out are getting more and more rare. I decided myself to do a experiment, basically, in which I would buy every single bundle Monday through Friday. If you guys don't know, one bundle comes out every day, Monday through Friday, and they keep it up for 48 hours, and then 48 hours after it's gone, I believe they put up the print runs. Of course, you want a lower print run, rare card, more money. Makes sense. I would say it's simple economics, but I necessarily do not know anything about economics. Anyways, I decided I was going to do a month worth of doing that, 4 weeks straight of buying bundles 5 days a week. And I stopped after my third for a couple reasons. One, as we all know, cards recently have gotten expensive, and to do videos and try these Project 2020 cards, it is, an overwhelming amount of money. And two, I do need to be saving money, of course, for my final year of college. So I'm going to be doing that. I have not received any information on when my cards will ship either. Which is another reason that I'm also not doing the Project 2020 at the moment. I would not necessarily say it's the downfall of Project 2020, but rather it's just they're going through a bit of a rough patch. Their printing is obviously behind because they're not releasing print runs for a while. People are getting their cards without being notified that they shipped. People are getting wrong shipping information or tracking information as well, from what I've heard. And overall, that's not going to make for happy people, happy customers. Not to mention that hair is being stuck inside of cards. Cards are not in good shape. Honestly, they should be PSA 10s in my opinion if they're going to come to you. 9.5 I guess is okay, but anything below a 9.5, I feel like if I were to grade it, I think it would deserve that black label from Beckett, or a 9.5 grade for, centering corners, etc., 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 if it were to come from Topps. But I've seen Topps cards damaged. I've seen the holders they have are cheap pieces of crap, if I'm being blunt and honest, to where they've been scratched and they're just throwing them in these and they're damaged. Some of them aren't even coming in envelopes. Orders from people who are, getting quite a few because they sell through Twitter or whatever are being shorted up to 10 cards sometimes. They're just being thrown into boxes like it's a Walmart order, which I see it work all the time without any proper packaging or any bubble wrap or what we call dunnage, which is paper, or anything like that, keeping the cards safe. It's a mixture of all these things with the prices, as well as the prices going up on the print runs where cards are numbered to 20, and things like that, that are really making it hard to become somebody who wants to collect Project 2020. Now, there was, of course, a Shore Griffey that came out. I believe it was by Ken Shore, if I'm not mistaken. The print run was almost 100,000, and I've seen those selling on eBay for around $7. Now, if you're into these cards, you're in it for one or two reasons. You like the design, it's your PC, or you're flipping them. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I was in it for the flip. I thought if I could make a couple bucks, it would be nice, it'd be easier on me to, get something for myself for my birthday, go on a trip, do something else I enjoy, or just make paying for school easier. Now, I won't say that that is something that can be done at this moment. I'm recording this, like I said, on Tuesday, June 16th at like 7:10 p.m. And I'm not honestly sure if that's a possibility anymore. I know we hit a peak with that Ken Shore when it came to popularity. I bought 2 of them, and I'm due to probably lose about $25 to $30 on that, which is quite a bit of the profit, like 80% of what I thought it would be worth when I received it in the mail. Nonetheless, some of the cards coming in I may not even get rid of just because I love the designs. However, the rarest one I bought as of recent was the George Brett, which came out last week and had a print run of about 6,500 if I'm not mistaken, and that to me is quite low. However, I've noticed that by the time people get them in hand, that's generally when they pick back up steam and the cards start to go above, the $20 mark. The only one that I've bought and sold so far, and the only one I bought just to hold, possibly do a giveaway with on the channel, was I believe it was Ben Baller Mike Trout. Loved the look of the card. It got up to like $200, $250, and I ended up selling mine for like $80, being, dumb and not keeping track of what the card was going for on eBay. So I will say right now to those of you who are collecting Project 2020, collect Project 2020. You're doing it right, and in my personal opinion, as of now, Topps Project 2020 isn't something I see really being a resell thing. Now, if you're selling it on eBay or Twitter and you're saying, okay, it's $25 for a card when you're buying it for $20 and you can make $2 or $3 just through shipping, that's understandable. Or if you're trying to get that, one of one, that's also understandable. Increase your odds, do your thing. But if you're going to buy 1 or 2, wait for them to ship to you, and then see what the values are at after that, I do wish you luck. And I do hope also that I am wrong as well. I will start possibly, because I looked at the Ben Baller, I'll possibly start receiving these around my birthday at the end of this month, which is Saturday, June 27th, which is about 2 weeks from now, a couple days ago. That being said, we'll see what happens to Project 2020. A lot of people want artist autographs stuck in packs, player autographs stuck in packs. Dual autos would be really cool. I know Mike Trout has done it. I know some artists sell their autographs on their cards through their websites. What else? I mean, there's a plethora of things they can do. They can do it with other sports. If they did it with some of these rookies that were coming into football because of how good that draft class was, that would be insane. But otherwise, all their Topps Now stuff, I don't care for. But their Project 2020 is a train I wish I would have hopped on earlier, and one that I hope continues down the course. It's supposed to be a 400 card print set, and we're barely into the hundreds. So it's like 100 and something right now. But that being said, I do hope I'm wrong. I hope the values continue to go up. I hope people continue to look at these and appreciate the art and the efforts that these artists are putting into it. I hope they continue to add on more artists who can, make these cards in different abstract ways, do more different athletes, and figure out a way to just make this cooler. Add those autos, more than 20 Mike Trout autos or things like that. But that is all for me this week, guys. Sorry about there not being an interview. Just thought I'd collect some thoughts, put it on the video. It does come easier for me that way, and hopefully next week we'll have something that has not been everywhere and people are tired of hearing about as the subject of a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And this Friday, I will be opening a gold box from Brothers in Cards May Edition. And of course, it has to be football. Thank you guys for watching, or in this case, listening, and I will talk to you all later.